Hello, my name is James Finney, and this is Wilmington University course EDT 6020 assignment instructional screencast. The essential question for my lesson is, why is it important to organize your video editing project? The tools I'm using in this lesson are Final Cut Pro 7, which is a non-linear editing software, MacBook Pro laptop, and a SanDisk thumb drive. Now I have some housekeeping rules for video editing I want to discuss with you and cover with you today. Rule number 1, your desktop should be used only for installed software and documents, not for asset storage. Installed software is your Microsoft Office programs or Final Cut Pro 7, for example. Rule number 2, external hard drive, also known as a scratch disk. This is used for storing assets like video, images, and audio. Rule number 3, you want to edit your video, audio, and images from your scratch disk to keep your CPU hard drive from losing space. If you are anything like I was when I first started, I edited my video images and I had a multitude of video images and audio stored on my CPU's hard drive. Thus, I lost a lot of hard drive space and my computer would freeze. Had slower computer processing power and I had corrupted data files. I never had a blue screen though, but that is a potential symptom for a full hard drive or limited hard drive space. That being said, I'm going to go into an example in Final Cut Pro 7. For the sake of time, I wasn't able to do this example from start to finish, so I have some things already preset that I want to share with you. But basically, in this example, I'm going to be discussing the psychology of editing within an unorganized project, which is typically for your amateur video editors. And I'm going to show you how to alleviate your workflow and stop this roadblock from happening to you. That being said, let's get right into it. I'm going to go here, and what you do in the beginning when you don't know is you edit everything off your computer's hard drive, which is what you don't want to do. So I have here a project called Wedding Slideshow, and I have here the project folder right here. I'm sorry, the project file. And I'm going to just fire this up. And we have here our project, and it's just a still photo, and I brought it to life a little bit with a quick edit. I put a little motion animation in there. Okay, so now that we have our project, I say to myself, wow, that's a good project. I'm gonna quit that, right? But wait a second, I have to back it up. I have to back it up on my scratch disk. So I go over here to my scratch disk and I save it in here as well. You can do that just from clicking and dragging the folder into your scratch disk, which is the Wedding Slideshow folder. So here we are here, and it's backed up in here. I say great, and then time passes by and I have little to no space on my hard drive, my computer's hard drive. But I see this big folder that says the Finney wedding. There's so many photos in there, and it takes up 10 gigs. I say, wow, I need them to get those 10 gigs of space on my computer. So I delete that whole folder and I wipe my hands clean. I'm done. I have a lot of space on my computer now, and I can function properly. But then when I go to my scratch disk, because that's where I backed up my project, and I say, well, it's on here, so I should be okay. And I go here and I fire it up, and it says disconnected. I get media offline, and this is what you don't want. And you have this because your assets were on your computer, but your project was on your external hard drive. So what you do is, to eliminate that, you want to create folders. That's how you basically organize your project. And inside of assets, you want to create another folder, call it images. And so now when you have those two together, I can take this out of trash now for the sake of this example, and then I can find my image, and then I can place it here. So now I have my whole project backed up on my thumb drive, my scratch disk, not backed up, but fully there now, and it's organized with my assets. So what I can do now is I can go here to my project, go to reconnect media, locate, go into my scratch disk, and find my asset, and just connect it again. It's that simple. And it should play back like nothing ever happened. So again, you want to make sure you always edit your video, audio, and images from your scratch disk, and you organize your project with folders. My name is James Finney, and I thank you for listening and watching.